Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to auto AFK, the brand new mining mini game, as you want to call it, where you have a better chance of hatching the huge fossil dragon and just overall getting a ton of ores in general. So if you guys do want to enjoy this video, then make sure to smash the like button and click the subscribe button as well, because I would greatly appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to 20,000 subscribers, so thank you in advance. But now that we got all that out of the way, let's get you guys AFKing this bad boy and hopefully get the huge fossil dragon, if you're lucky, of course. Okay, so let's not waste any time and get on into it. So there's going to be a couple ways that you can do this and a couple programs that you're going to need as well. You can use whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to show you guys a couple examples. So the first one is obviously going to be TinyTask. We use this in pretty much every AFK video I make. This program is so worth it and, well, super easy to use. If you do use this program, it's super easy to download. You can download it from any site. Just make sure it is trustworthy, because there is a couple fake versions out there and I don't want you guys getting a virus or anything like that. If you need a link, just let me know in the comment section. I can help you out. All you gotta do is head over here to preferences. You're going to set your recording hotkey to one of these four options. Same with the playback hotkey as well with one of these four options. You can't make it the same, obviously. You definitely have to spice it up and make it different. Make sure continuous playback is checked, and make sure always on top is checked as well. And once you start a recording, which is F8 or whatever keybind you have, it will then turn red, and then you can stop the recording with the same exact recording hotkey by pressing F8 again, whatever your keybind is, and then you can just click your playback hotkey, and then if you want to stop that recording just like so, you can just click that key again and it will stop. Now that you know what TinyTask is and how it works, let's get into what you're going to do to AFK this process. You're now just going to head on over to the mining area. It's totally up to you on what ore you want to auto AFK. Now if you want to go for the huge fossil dragon itself, then you can AFK these two ores, or the emerald ore itself. All three of these ores you see here are the only chance you have of getting the huge fossil dragon. If you go any lower than that, you have no chance of hatching him, because, well, it's just not possible. So like I said, you can either go for the runic ore, the obsidian ore, or the emerald ore. So you're probably thinking, Elcon, is there a way to AFK all of these at once? Not really. I mean, you definitely can AFK all of these up here, but you won't be able to AFK the emerald at the same exact time, because it will mess up your recording and or your macro. But honestly, the way I recommend AFKing this is by only AFKing two of the ores at the same exact time. I wouldn't go for all four, because it probably will mess up your recording. So I would just go back and forth just like this, instead of going, back and forth and doing this whole entire circle. If you do this, then, well, it's going to have a good chance of messing up and it won't really help that much. But there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can either have alt accounts sit in one of each of these ores, because as long as you're doing damage and your alt accounts are smacking it, it will help you break it, giving you a chance for the fossil dragon, and you'll be able to get a bunch of ores as well. Maybe not as much if you were to break it by yourself, but you're still going to be getting a decent bit of loot. But the way we're going to set this up is pretty simple. So, like I said, just bring up TinyTask. Real quick, the winner for the huge Dalmatian from the Hype Egg video is Sonic Pets Go. Congratulations, buddy, you have won. I'm gonna send it over right now. There's his username, there's the message, and there's the huge Dalmatian. Send yes. Boom, there we go. It is in the history now. Congratulations, Sonic, and thank you for entering. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get you guys back to the video. Then you're just going to stand in one of the runic ore circles, just like so. Make sure you definitely do stand in the middle and do not move your camera. Just keep it in one specific angle. If you move it, it will mess up your recording. So all you're going to do from here is you're going to start your recording. Just make sure that camera turns red. You're going to walk to the right a little bit, and then you're just going to keep walking back and forth. Just a little nudge each time to where you're doing a decent bit of damage. Either way, you'll eventually break these, and you'll have no problem with getting a great chance for a huge fossil dragon and just getting a lot of ores in general. Like I said, if you have an alt account in here with you, in each circle, then they'll be breaking it the whole entire time, and you'll just be breaking it a little bit. You'll get some ores, and you'll still have a chance for the huge fossil dragon. Plus, I think it would be easier having an alt account or either a friend in these, because you'll be destroying the ore a lot faster, giving you more chances for the huge, instead of just going back and forth by yourself and breaking them, unless you have an insane pickaxe, which most people don't. But like I said, all you gotta do is walk back and forth just a little bit here, and you'll continuously do damage over and over. Now make sure you don't walk super fast, because you won't actually get the damage hit off. So just kind of walk into it a little bit, stand there, and then just walk back until you get that hit off, and then you should be good to go from there. You can do the same exact thing for the obsidian ore. You can walk in the middle here and then walk over to the right a little bit, make sure the hit gets off, walk back, and just keep doing this process over and over. Set up your recording. You can tweak it however you want, and you should have a great chance of getting the huge stages, and just overall a lot of ores in general. But it's going to be 2 times the better chances since you don't have to wait for the ore to respawn. You're automatically, as soon as you break this one, you're going to the next one, breaking that one. By the time you break this one will be respawned, and you should be good to go from there. Now, like I said before, I recommend going for 2 ores only at once, but if you want to increase your chances and go for 3, then, well, this is how you're going to do it. So you're going to go the same exact process like I already showed you guys. You're going to walk in the middle, then you're going to walk to the right, make sure you get that hit off, and then you're going to go far to the right till you hit this rock, then you're going to go down, and it's going to bring you right in that circle, and you can mine from there. And then from there, you're just going to go back up, hit this rock, and then go straight over to the left both times, and then go to the left again. It's going to continuously play back this process, and you're going to continuously do damage, and well, you have 2 more chances of getting the huge fossil dragon instead of just AFKing 1 rock specifically. Now, I was trying to find out a way to get all 4 of them, but I don't think it's possible because you need to run into this rock. If you were to go here and then go from here and then stand right here in the middle, then you would be able to get all 4 of them, but you will not go in this position every single time. You want there to be a backdrop in the recording for the macro, so where you can run into it, where it stops you from moving, and then you can just go down here to 1 of them only. Unfortunately, you won't be able to cover that 4th rock, but if you guys find a way to do that, then go for it. Like I said, these are usually just templates for you guys to get a great idea on how this is going to work, and you can tweak it on however you want. Like I said, if you want to go for 2 rocks, you just go in here and go back and forth, make sure you get the hit off, and if you want to go for 3, you make sure you hit this rock, go down, boom, like that. You're hitting the 1 obsidian rock, go back up, and just go and do the same exact process all over again. But that is pretty much everything you need to know about AFKing the brand new minigame event. I would show you how to AFK the mining merchant, but there is really no point because you're going to end up spending your ore on random stuff that you do not want. Most people want the runic chest, and the runic chest only spawn in the 5th slot, but they also have a chance to spawn the celestial mining chest, which you end up buying a lot more of these. But if you wanted to, I'm going to quickly show you. You can go through and buy everything. It's totally up to you. You can actually walk into the mining merchant, take the UI, and go over here and stand in AFK, and just have an auto clicker sitting on this 5th slot, and just buy everything that pops up into this 5th slot. Like I said, if you don't mind buying, the celestial mining chest on top of the runic one, then go for it. But if you do, then this is not a great method to do so. But that's going to conclude how to auto AFK the brand new mining event and or mini game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found it helpful. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.